Hey guys, don't mind my attire right now. I'm getting ready to go swimming with the kids. I wanted to come on here and share, I wanted to share a dream that I had this morning. I was kind of thinking on if I wanted to share something else or not too. But so I had this dream this morning. It's very short, but the Holy Spirit confirmed to me the meaning of it. And so in the dream, there was this woman, and she was very calm and graceful and peaceful, and she was talking to a man who was her friend, and she was talking to him about how she wanted to find her this man that she used to be with, but this man that she used to be with this man that she used to be with, he hurt her really badly in a lot of ways for like a long time. And so she was asking her friend if he could help find him because she wanted to reconnect with him. And the friend was really mad. He was like throwing a fit and everything. But the woman just kind of smiled calmly and peacefully, and she turned around and walked away. And the man went, and he was like freaking out, throwing a fit. He had so much anger and bitterness towards this other man that she wanted to reconnect with, because he was really angry about how that man had hurt her, and he didn't really want them to reconnect. And I could tell that he was feeling all these different emotions inside, like kind of, like, oh, when I see him and get my hands on him, but then being like, well, I can't because she's my friend, and if I do that and send him back all beat up, she's not gonna be my friend anymore. So that was the dream, and what I immediately got out of that was the woman represented, in the dream, she represented the Holy Spirit. The man that she wanted to reconnect with, who had hurt her, was the lukewarm church, who had just kind of like stomped all over her, and just hurt her in all kinds of different ways. And the friend was the believer, was the on fire believer, who didn't want to go out looking for him. He didn't want to do the work that it took to go out looking for him. He just didn't want to be any part of it. He was bitter about how, so the believer was bitter about how the lukewarm had hurt and taken advantage of her, but she wanted so badly to reconnect with him. So this stood out to me so powerfully, because we can kind of get caught up in being angry that other lukewarm believers, it's almost more disappointing when a lukewarm believer is mocking and scoffing us, or not listening to the Holy Spirit, not following the Holy Spirit, is almost more upsetting than dealing with unbelievers. So, but the thing is, to have the heart of Christ, we're to also have that longing for the body to be united. We're to, have that longing that Jesus has, because he longs for all of us to connect with him, and anyone who's turned or messed up and is on a different path, to come back and get back on the narrow path with him. And it's really interesting, because yesterday I had shared that post about pray for the mockers and the scoffers, and this lines up perfectly with that. Because although we can see it and see like they're just laughing us off, they're mocking, they're scoffing, they're not accepting the truth. They're not accepting the truth of Christ. Well, we really need to be walking with the heart of Christ and remember him, remember his heart. And it's amazing how we can get so passionate about him and almost passionate to, you know, want to protect him, which is kind of silly if you think about it. But we forget to share in that love. It's like we need to keep being brought back to that, because this flesh is wretched. This flesh is always at enmity. I mess up that word sometimes. At enmity with the Spirit. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So when you see other lukewarm believers and they're mocking or scoffing when you're talking about the Lord's return, or any truth of the Lord, just don't give up. Unless the Lord has specifically told you to walk away from a person, don't give up. Keep sharing, because the Lord doesn't give up on us. And we're still here, which means there's still a mission. We still need to be walking in this mission. So whatever that looks like for you, because I don't know exactly what the Holy Spirit is doing with you in your walk, but whatever that looks like for you, just remember that ultimately the heart of Christ is for us to all be together, for us to all be united. So God bless you. I pray that this really, speaks to you, and God bless you on your journey. Bye, guys.